always thought I had life figured out, or at least the version of it I'd planned for myself. I was organized, focused, and living in carefully managed silence. My final semester was supposed to be the victory lap, the end of a long journey paved with academic discipline and self-control. Then came Dr. Scarlett Callahan, and with her the unraveling. She entered our lecture hall like a gust of wind in a room that had long since gone still. 32 years old, magnetic, sharp as broken glass wrapped in velvet. Her academic credentials were intimidating, but it wasn't her resume that left me breathless. It was her smile, subtle, knowing, and heartbreakingly human. From the moment she opened her mouth and began speaking about theory and meaning, I was hooked. It started as fascination, pure academic admiration. I convinced myself it was harmless. After all, professors were meant to inspire, weren't they? But this was different. With each class, I found myself leaning forward, trying to catch every syllable, every micro-expression on her face. While the rest of the room scribbled notes in distracted clumps, I was still focused only on her. Then one day she called on me. "Ella, you seem to be following this better than anyone else. What's your take?" The world narrowed to just her voice and my heartbeat. My answer was clumsy, but in her eyes I saw a glimmer of approval. Something warm, something dangerous. A week later she approached me after class. "I'm starting a research project. I think you'd be perfect for it," she said with that same disarming calm. I nodded before my brain even caught up. And just like that we began meeting often, privately, and for long hours. In the lab things were different. Less formal. More real. We moved from data to laughter to vulnerable glimpses of who we were when we weren't just teacher and student. I learned that her favorite poet was in Carson. That she hated small talk but loved thunderstorms. That sometimes, when she looked at me, the air shifted between us. One evening, long after sunset, something changed. She paused mid-sentence, her eyes resting on mine like a secret she wasn't sure she should share. "You okay?" I asked. She hesitated, then said softly, "Sometimes I forget you're my student." It was just a sentence, but it lit a fire in me I couldn't put out. After that, everything felt electric. Every shared glance, every fleeting touch of fingers passing papers. I was falling, hard, fast, and hopelessly. I tried to suppress it, tried to tell myself it was nothing. But it wasn't. It was everything. Then came that Friday. The lab was quiet. We stood too close, too long. The silence stretched, heavy with unspoken things. "I don't know what we're doing," she said. "What do you mean?" "This," she said, gesturing between us. "It's dangerous." I moved closer. "I know, but I can't keep pretending either." We didn't kiss, not then. But something in both of us gave in. When she whispered, "Want to go somewhere more private?" my heart nearly exploded. We didn't speak much on the walk. We didn't have to. Her hand found mine, and held it like it had always belonged there. And when the door finally shut behind us, the world faded. There was only us, two people suspended between risk and need. Her lips met mine like a promise. Slow. Intentional. Sacred. In that moment, nothing else existed. Not rules. Not titles. Just feeling, raw and terrifying and beautiful. And I knew. I had crossed a line. But I had never felt more alive.